there's definitely like some people that have food stamps that like use it wrongly or have the money to buy food but use the food stamps anyways to save money, even though...
There's something wrong with that?
Well, I'm a college student in my first year, and I have EBT, and the shutdown was really worrying me.
Do you think people are abusing the system?
Yes.
Why do you
Yes.
I mean, Trump has a strong back.
biceps?
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of his 4 years, do you think he's going to end up doing a better job than Kamala would have done?
Yes. I do not trust Kamala either. She was... I'm not going to talk about no black woman on camera, but I voted for Trump.
What is going on, everyone? James Klug here. The federal government has been shut down since October 1st, and food stamp benefits for over 40 million Americans have run dry. So today, we've come to Philadelphia, where 30% of the population is on food stamps, to find out what they think about all this. Let's go talk to some people. So I'm talking about the federal government shutdown affecting people's benefits, like SNAP, for example.
SNAP, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, food stamps.
Gotcha.
Yeah. How do you feel about people not getting money in their EBT cards starting November 1st? How do you feel about it? What do you think about it, man? People running out of money for food stamps.
That's unfortunate. That sucks.
Yeah, I think it's wild, and I think it's going to cause a lot of problems.
They got to hurry up and turn them back on.
I want to say it's like 44 million people that'll be affected.
Yeah. Nationally? Yeah.
Nationally. Not
Yeah,
just
around that number.
Yeah, so I think that'll be really messed up if they don't open some emergency funds up real fast so they can get the people eating.
It's really messed up, man. I think we need to get food stamps back. I feel like the people that need it most, they get it when everybody has it.
I think it's a darn shame, that's what.
You think it's a shame?
Yeah, I do, personally.
Sweet. That's pretty cool. That's
and
pretty
a lot
cool.
of people that are going to go hungry, you know?
Food is a necessity, you know what I mean? And the fact that we're like taking that away from people, that's messed up.
Well, I'm a college student in my first year, and I have EBT, and the shutdown was really worrying me. I've heard that the EBT is being refilled. Is that not happening?
They're trying to alleviate some or get some emergency funds. It's not going to be enough like nationally for everything. There's some things that Governor Shapiro is doing when it comes to food banks and all of that. But as for reloading EBT, they don't have long-term funding just yet for that, if that makes sense. What are your thoughts on all that going on?
I've worked as a social worker in public mental health for 35 years, so I'm outraged.
You're outraged, yeah.
Really, I just can't believe it, that this is, that we're in this situation with this leadership, if you want to call that.
I think it's funny that they could find money to do dumb stuff like ballrooms and just the most ridiculous dumb shit that you can think of, but when it comes to people not being able to, helping people to make their ends meet, they can't find the money for that.
Okay, so you have an EBT card.
Yeah, I do, and I'm a college student. So, and
What
I
college
have
are you
Penn State,
Penn State.
and I'm not able to get the meal plan through to school because I have a bunch of eating restrictions. So EBT is important for me in college. So.
Do you think people are going to be starving because of this?
I mean, I already know people who are struggling in my field.
Hey, what percentage of Philly residents do you think are on food stamps?
I don't know.
A lot. That's all I can say. Quite a bit.
40%.
You want to include the people that don't need to be
percentage-wise.
on food stamps?
Yeah.
Say about 65, 70% of the city.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
I just worry about me.
In Philadelphia alone, I think it's 95% of the people that's on food stamps. I think it's between 90 and 95%. A lot of people on food stamps. A lot.
I'd say 13%.
13%? So it's 30% of the city is on food stamps. 30%.
That's like 1 in 3 people. Oh my gosh.
30, 40%.
You nailed it. It's about 30%.
Yeah.
Does that shock you at all or no?
In Philadelphia?
Yeah.
No.
No, I would think that it would be higher. It's bad out here.
Everyone keeps guessing higher than I would have thought. So it's 30% of the entire city, right? Does that number, it obviously doesn't shock you, it doesn't sound like. Why do you think so many people in Philly are on food stamps?
Oh, man. That's a long answer, right?
It's a very bad situation. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow. There are a lot of good people in this country, who are going to try to band together and, plug the flood.
Benefit money's running out.
Well,
Craziness.
they better do something before they start a riot in the city.
Do you think Philly would riot?
Yes. People was in the market in the stores talk about it. They snapping.
Are you hearing people talking about that a bunch?
They would. Yeah.
All
So they better do what they gotta do.
Hey, we were just talking to a lady, and she was saying that Philly's going to riot if they don't get food stamps. What do you think?
What you think?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I think it's a possibility after a couple of weeks. Do you
It's
agree?
a possibility, man.
Do you think that's possible or no?
I do think that that would be possible because there's a lot of people here who are lower income and who heavily depend on EBT for food for their family.
I don't think it's a very violent city. I feel like there'll definitely be protests. I feel like there will be appeals. I know people are going to speak out about what they believe in.
What do you think? You don't think so, or?
I could definitely see that happening. This is a very prideful, community-based city. There's a lot of people in here. They're the type to speak up.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not a quiet city at all. So I think they would.
Kids are gonna be hungry. People hungry now. People are hungry with assistance. No assistance? Are you crazy? It's about to go crazy. That's why I'm gonna get everything out of the way, and then I'm gonna order for the rest of my things because I'm not playing with people. I understand it, but I don't want to be in the middle of it.
Well, you guys, flavored air is quickly becoming the leading alternative to vaping and smoking. And at the forefront of it all, my friends over at Fume. Have you ever caught yourself reaching for a bad habit without even thinking about it? Maybe it's because of stress or boredom, or you're just trying to fit in. Well, that's where Fume comes in. It's not about quitting, it's about replacing. Fume, the sponsor of today's video, offers a simple and enjoyable way to break away from bad habits while still having something satisfying to reach for. Fume has no vapor, no nicotine, just flavor. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that delivers great taste without any harmful chemicals. Instead of inhaling vapor, you simply breathe in natural, non-toxic flavors that satisfy the craving without the downside. My go-to flavor is definitely crisp mint because it's super refreshing, but you guys, there are tons of flavors. There's definitely something for everyone. Over 700,000 people have already made the switch to Fume as part of their habit change journey. If you're ready to try it for yourself, now's the time. For a limited time, if you order the Journey Pack using my code JamesKlug, you will get a free Fume topper, an awesome accessory to level up your experience. Visit tryfume.com/JamesKlug or scan the QR code on the screen to get yours today. Thank you so much to Fume for sponsoring this video. Greatly appreciate you guys. Let's get back into it. Who are you blaming for this government shutdown, do you think?
Trump #1, but the government.
I think it's both sides.
You think it's both sides?
I do.
Obviously, whatever they're doing right now, it ain't working. So they need somebody to be put in place that can make better decisions. Because whatever's going on, this is crazy.
As far as I'm concerned, they're both at fault. It's some old Democrats that need to get their ass to moving. You got the Republicans that are really holding. They really do. The older Republicans need to go too, as far as I'm concerned.
Who are you outraged at?
So I'm outraged at pseudo-populism and people who are benefiting financially, and causing pain at the same time. And that's really what we have. That's the government that's in charge right now. And I equate that with the GOP, Christian nationalism, and Trump.
We're having people that are telling us that it's Donald Trump's fault for the shutdown.
How is it Donald Trump's fault? He has a cabinet. He is just a figurehead who likes to feel important. That's why he ran again. But us intelligent people, we already know that. We know he's an asshole. We love that about him. He didn't try to hide it.
No,
we love that.
When it comes down to blaming Donald Trump for this, do you mind if I ask why you're blaming Donald Trump for this? We have Democrats that aren't voting the continuing resolution bill that funds the government.
I think the Democrats are weak, and I don't think they have enough to come at Donald Trump. Donald Trump has a huge constituency, and a lot of people back and Democrats have nobody. They don't have nobody built to go against whatever Trump is bringing. Trump has a strong
biceps.
Yeah, exactly. And Democrats have nobody.
I don't think at this point, if he went away, that would solve the problem. It's much bigger than that, and I think we all knew this is years in the making. But we're really in a situation where there are a lot of people profiting and enjoying other people's pain.
Basically. What do you think?
Always want to place the blame. That's what they're good at. No matter who they're placing it on, if it sounds good and they get people to be like, they rock with it. They'll run down the street without any facts, without any reality to it, or without anything except they're something that they heard. You heard that, but you're not being for real. Donald Trump only has so much power. It's checks and balances.
I think that it's going to be very bad for nutritional health long term. We're not taking care of young people's brains and bodies, and that will have a devastating and lasting effect on all of our country and humanity for years to come.
At the end of his 4 years, do you think he's going to end up doing a better job than Kamala would have done?
Yes, I do not trust Kamala either. She was. I'm not gonna talk about no black woman on camera, but I voted for Trump, and I stand on that.
Who is that an issue with, where you have 30% of people in a city on food stamps? What are your thoughts about that? Or do you think it's not a problem at all?
I think it's a big problem. I think it also goes way back. It's about gentrification. So this is a very expensive city to live in. A lot of people do business here. There's a lot to profit from, but there are also people who've been here for decades and decades, and their families are here from generations to come, and it's hard to live.
Realistically, the minimum wage is 7-something. It doesn't matter how hard you push.
It's 7 in Philadelphia?
$7.25, $7.50. The wage that we would need to make it in this city and save money and everything is $43 an hour. $43 an hour.
Yeah, pretty well.
Who's making $43 an hour?
Well, maybe there's just not enough higher paying jobs like that. There are people making that much for sure, but not enough.
Not the working class. Right. Not the working class in Philly are not making $43 an hour. They're not. If you're actually like a supervisor, might be making $20 to $25 an hour.
Is that a failure in leadership that so many people are relying on, taxpayer dollars for food?
Most definitely, because they took something that was meant to be a means for a moment, temporary, and turned it into something that's a lifetime. Most definitely, yes.
And do you think a lot of people are using it lifetime?
Yes. Yeah, I know some.
I think it's a failure of themselves, if you really want to be honest, because it's not hard to get a job. You know what I mean? People want to tend to take the easy way out. Oh, I'm gonna get this. I know I can get applied for it, and I know it's gonna come right away. But to be honest with you, it's a lot of jobs hiring out here.
I think it might be leadership and the people that are dependent on it.
I know a lot of people that's on food stamps that don't actually need to be on food stamps. You know what I mean? And I feel as though a lot of this is going to affect the children. That's the children and the old folks is really what I care about, because that's everybody for real. You know what I mean?
We were just talking to a guy. He was mainly concerned about the children and the elderly that are maybe on SNAP, right?
Right.
It was mainly who he was focused on, and he was saying that he believes there's a lot of people abusing these systems. Do you think so or no?
I think there's been a lot of research on that. Abuse of any kind of system is a given. I don't think that there's a lot of abuse of this. Absolutely not.
Do you think people are abusing the system?
Yes.
Why do you
Yes.
I think people do abuse the system, and there's a lot of people that don't want to work because they know they can get it.
Do you think there's a lot of people abusing the system?
Yes.
How do they do that, do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't really know, because I don't know about it. I mean, I've worked all my life, and so I don't know how to abuse it. So.
But you're just saying you think that people around the city, they're abusing it?
I know for a fact. I do hotel security, so I know people that talk about it and do it. You know what I'm saying? But it hurts people that have kids and families that need it, especially if they're disabled or something like that. It hurts those people,
30% of the city's on food stamps. Do you think any of that's abuse in the system?
What system?
When it comes to taking advantage of benefits when you shouldn't be getting those benefits, what do you think?
What benefits? Food?
Yeah.
Oh,
food stamps.
what? No, you can't abuse. Come on. Yeah, I feel like you can't abuse food. Everyone needs food. I know when people, they'll be like, oh, they're spending on something silly like DoorDash or whatever. They still getting food. I feel like you can't really abuse that. They're not giving you. They giving you money to spend.
What if you're buying like junk food or you didn't need it and you were on the program anyways? You still cool with that?
I mean, if the FDA wants to approve junk food, then we should be able to purchase it. It's still food, junk food,
For food stamps, you think?
100%. What you want them to eat green? You want them to go to Whole Foods with their little $100? No.
Yeah, I'm saying like if you're gonna get food stamps, I mean like especially because there's definitely like some people that have food stamps that like use it wrongly or have the money to buy food but use the food stamps anyways to save money, even though.
And there's something wrong with that?
No, I don't think there's something wrong with that, but I definitely think there's some people who use it that it could be used in a better place.
The government throwing money every which way. We might as well just throw a little $100 to our citizens to eat. Like, that's fine.
I think people that work should get it, and older people. People that's able to work and get around like me, go get a job. And you wouldn't have to worry about this, trying to go to, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, do that. The shutdown ain't bothering me because I got a job at the end of the day.
I know quite a few people personally that are on food stamps, and it really get them by. That little extra $100 a week, $100 whatever on that little card, that really gets them by. It really helps.
I mean, ultimately, it takes a long time for things. You know, it's a big ship, so it's a lot of responsibility for city government to be able to make changes.
Yeah.
And I don't know the local government, so it's hard for me to really speak on that. But that being said, it does take a long time to make changes. So it's not something that they can do overnight.
You can fix it overnight.
But that being said, it is the responsibility of the city government to make sure that people are fed and taken care of. And that is a huge thing that they have to take ownership of. If it's 3 out of 10 people that aren't getting fed or that are reliable on food stamps, then that's something they need to address.
You know, like when you look around where you're at right now, this is not the whole city.
Right.
This is a small part of the city.
A tiny little sliver.
It gets real tight in other parts of the city.
Do you think they're getting those tight parts of the city? Do you think they're getting enough resources?
No, I don't at all.
I know how to survive. I don't need the government to survive. I don't depend on the government. And that's what a lot of people fail at. Y'all depend on the government. If y'all had jobs, get out there and do what y'all gotta do. Y'all wouldn't be scared and worry about what's going on. Oh my God, this going on. You had your stuff in order. It wouldn't bother you. It don't bother me.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. So we had some pretty interesting conversations. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, huge shout out to our founder tier members. Let's get their names up on the screen. Greatly appreciate you guys supporting the channel, making videos like this possible. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and hit that bell notification button so you are notified next time I post. We'll catch you all in the next one. Hello, Sonny. How you doing? You seem very polite. Good boy. Thank you, Sonny.